Hey everybody, So Wookie here. In this video, we're going to go through everything we know so far about the Sanhok 4, as during the next season, Season 8, we're going to be going over the story of these four characters and how they influence the battlefield on Sanhok. In the background of this video, I'm going to have the new trailer playing, which I fully recommend you go and watch fully. It's about 8 minutes long, so we're not going to watch it here, but I'll leave a link in the description below, and definitely check that out. If you enjoy the video, consider liking and subscribing to see more. So, the first character, Combatant 13, is Duncan Slade. Country of origin is US. He has one family member, a daughter, and he's currently divorced. Born and raised in Little Rock, Arkansas, joined US military corps at 18, served 3 tours in Iraq, honorably discharged after sustaining critical injuries from an improvised explosive device, divorced his pregnant wife soon after returning home, contracted for private security work based in St. Petersburg, arrested and sentenced to life after killing in a drunken bar fight. Relevant skills. Mr. Slade has extensive military and combat training, skills in the use of more standard issue weapons and explosive devices, strong leadership skills, tactical analysis under pressure. Despite incarceration, he has maintained good physical conditioning. And then a little bit of additional info about him. Initial interviews suggested a longing to return home to meet his daughter for the first time. So that seems to be this character's motivation to get home and get back to his family after mistakes that have been made. The second character, Combatant 14, is Pavel Dovrak, also known as Lunchmeat. Born in Prague, Czech Republic, extremely aggressive personality, several years spent as a professional bodybuilder before moving to boxing. Banned from the Czech Boxing Association after refusing to wear gloves during a title bout. Arrested after violent altercation with Czech police over a parking ticket. While in prison, his violent streak continued, currently spending 23 hours a day in solitary confinement. He's no official weapons training, but highly skilled at hand-to-hand combat, self-taught, very comfortable with weapons from time to time. During initial interviews, he made it very clear he's to only be referred to as Lunchmeat, saying only that Pavel died a long time ago. He refuses to explain where the alias came from. The next character, Combatant 15, is Julie Skells. Abandoned as an infant and raised in an orphanage in southern Romania, fled to Bucharest at the age of 14, convicted of homicide at 15, and placed at a psychiatric hospital. Released at 18, Ms. Skells goes on to be dubbed the Butcher of Bucharest for the alleged murder of 11 men between the ages of 2014 to 2019. During her trial, she also reported to have stabbed her own lawyer with a pencil and threatened to defecate on the judge. She is currently serving a life sentence at a correctional facility. Miss Skells has no formal combat or survival training. The murders she has convicted of were all committed with knives or bladed weapons. However, Julie indicated a comfort with firearms during her initial interview. Records from her hospitalization indicate diagnosis of, and it's redacted, oppositional defiant disorder and sociopathic personality disorder. Further evaluation may be required before combatant is cleared for match. Additional info. She broke the recruiter's nose and threatened to get defecated on during the trial. So she seems to threaten to defecate on people a lot. And the final character, Combatant 16, is Madison Malhotra. Born to a US Navy parents, Malhotra spent her early years on numerous military bases in the United States and later in Germany. Taught to repair engines at the age of 12, studied engineering at MIT in the United States, but dropped out due to financial hardship linked to the medical expense. Used her contracts overseas to negotiate numerous light arms deals, ultimately working for a cartel, where she was arrested in a police sting. Ms. Malhotra has trained extensively in the use of light arms and sharpshooting, highly competent engineer. Malhotra was involved with the shipment of incendiary weapons used in the 2016 Karakin battleground. Upon being jailed, she reached out to and requested an opportunity to compete. So she ties in with Karakin as well. Her motivation seems to be money because she wants to go back to the study engineering. And that's the 4 characters. I'm looking forward to learn more about these guys, and it's quite interesting how every time the seasons go on, they're adding more and more lore to PUBG, which is a great thing in my opinion. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this look into the Sanhok 4. If you did, consider liking and subscribing to see more. Wookie out.